easy go.
What's up, everybody? Henry from Fun Game Reviews coming to you for more best hero aids to equipped. This time around, we are going to be discussing Mr. Landslide. So let's go ahead and commence, everybody. We are going to definitely do this, but before we begin, hit that thumbs up, everyone. Make sure you guys definitely take advantage of all my great tips and strategies that I have been providing to you guys so you guys can play efficiently, learn how to use the right hero aids, how to make your heroes invincible, how to make them very, very strong. Alright, so thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. Alright guys, so let's go talk about Landslide to kind of start out with. Landslide taunts surrounding enemies and heals himself for 25% HP, increases damage reduction by 70%, reflects 150% damage taken for 13 seconds. So literally guys, at level 30, if you guys have him enlightened and maxed out, literally you're going to be doing a lot of great things. So as you guys may know, he is a tank, okay? So when it comes down to hero aids, alright, let's just say, for instance, if you guys don't have him at actually enlightened and you guys are thinking, okay, is he worth getting it to level 25 skill? Trust me, it will pay off in the long run, but let's just say at level 25 skill, how much will he actually do? So damage reduction wise, he will be at 65%. At 25, at 20, he will be at 60% damage reduction. Okay, guys, so as you guys know, you guys want to cap it out at 100%. 100% definitely will help you a lot. So, hero aids that you guys want to use, and talents. So let's say we use Charm Curtain. You want to do a little bit more damage reduction. Let's just say I did that times 3, 5 out of 5. That would be 60 plus 24 damage reduction. So you'll be already at 84% damage reduction. Okay, so hero aid wise, these are the things that you guys definitely want to use. As I will go through, it will be all based on base siege, arena, Battle Royale, and Guild Boss. Those are the different things I'm going to be talking about. It's going to be from low, medium, high, top level players, like how they use it and so on. Okay, so for those of you guys who are like lower level tier and you guys do use Landslide as like part of the stronghold, if you guys are fighting in GC or Guild Clash, let's just go ahead and say for Landslide, you want to start out with you can do the following, but the two most necessary heroes will be Berserker and Storm Rider for sure. For sure. Having it like that will definitely be really amazing. You're going to be really taking a lot of the least amount of damage possible. You're going to make it so that using Storm Rider as a hero aid also will be reducing skill damage and divine damage. You're also, if you guys want to think about it, low-level players as well, you want to definitely do Pangoli. Pangoli will make it so that you definitely can take advantage of making sure your Landslide survives just a little bit longer, a little bit extra. It will definitely help a lot. But really, like for low level players too, if you guys don't have Storm Rider, you guys don't have Berserker, I would basically say some other things you guys can use would be Pangoli. So let's just say Berserker is due to the fact that you basically are able to reduce the amount of damage that can actually be taken. It says for 1 second, but you know what? That right there is like a typo or something. Literally, it lasts forever. Okay? Damage dealt cannot exceed 15% of the hero's max HP. Okay? Having that really does help a lot as a hero aid. And like I said, Storm Rider For those of you guys who have Storm Rider as well, Storm Rider, you guys can see deployed hero ignores 40% skill damage and 30% attack damage taken. I did say divine. I mistakenly said that. I meant attack damage. Also reduces negative status duration by 50%. So if you guys are silent, stunned, whatever, it also reduces that by 50%. So it really does help tremendous amounts, because there's a lot of stunners in the game. There's a lot of different scenarios that can happen. And then I say Pangoli specifically so that you can actually survive for a lot longer time frames. I believe at maximum is 10 seconds of survivability. Attack rate also is being increased. But for, let's just say you're very beginner, very new, you don't have any of the heroes that I say, at least the easiest heroes that you can do use as a hero aid for Landslide to begin with, I would say Pangoli. If you play for at least 30 days, you get one Pangoli for free. Okay. Another thing you guys definitely want to be taking advantage of is Wonton. Wonton will increase your dodge rate, and hit rate. Okay. The main thing here that you want to focus on is that dodge rate. You have 17% additional dodge. That really does really help you a lot. Okay. Also, if you guys want to make sure you guys take advantage of the enchants here as well, you guys can do reduce hero skill damage. Look at that at level 10. Remember how I told you guys, if you guys were already using Charm Curtain and you were already at least level 20 skill, you're already at 100%, because I said it was around 84% damage reduction. This right here will go past the 100% mark. Okay, you definitely want to go past the 100% mark and take full advantage of that there. So once you guys get that 100% there, you also want to make sure you guys are increasing the dodge rate by 20%. So if you guys don't have like that damage reduction stuff, you can actually do have that increase in dodge rate using or actually trying to take advantage of Wonton as well. You know, having Wonton as well really sets you guys apart there, where you can have up to 50%. So it would really be useful. So on top of that, we are gonna go and also look at like the other hero aids that you can potentially use. So when we say we do Wonton, another great thing you guys can take advantage of is Chiron as a hero aid. You guys know that having Landslide, he is a tank. He does survive a really amazingly long time, right? Having that makes it so that increasing deployed heroes attack by 40%, but reflects 53% skill damage and 20% attack damage. Not only do you actually make everybody focus on Landslide and he reflects 53% damage, the nice thing about having this, during the time that he is invincible, right? When he's invincible, when you either use trample, not trample, when you're like in fortitude and you guys actually are immune, right? Literally, you'll see that you're gaining a lot of potential there of killing the enemy heroes without having to worry. Okay. Another great thing you guys can actually take advantage of is Arctic Lord. Arctic Lord really, it will recover your HP by 7%. In the hero halls, and on top of that, reduce. So this is mostly for defense only. Don't use it on the offensive lineup. It doesn't really help you when you guys are trying to be offensively attacking. Okay, this is on the defense, guys. Reduces damage by 75% for 15 seconds when attacking. So literally, when he actually jumps out from the hero halls and it starts attacking, it will really reduce a lot of damage. Okay, when you actually max it out, I think it's at 90%. So 90% for Arctic Lord. Arctic Lord is pretty easily obtained. Like when you guys do a lot of 10x hires, Arctic Lord does show up quite often. So literally, you guys can take advantage of Arctic Lord as much as possible as well. Some other little things that I can say is having Savage Chief, I know Savage Chief would be pretty cheap for a lot of you guys as well. I wouldn't really recommend investing too much into Savage Chief. I mean, end game level wise, you don't want to do that. But in the beginning, if you guys need a little bit of boost of HP to make sure that your landslide does survive, it is potentially a great choice to get a little bit additional HP in there. Okay, so to recap, for a lot of the lower level players, you want to have Wonton, you want to have Arctic Lord, you want to have Pangoli, but as you guys know, it is more preferred to have Berserker, Ravager, and Storm Rider together as hero aids. I mean, the medium level players, top level players who are currently using it definitely are taking full advantage of that. They definitely do make sure that they can actually assault with full on power using a landslide, having it like that, because the reason why I say Ravager in there, whereas Berserker, you already saw why. Ravager, you guys want to see the reason why is because every few seconds, or actually every minute, so every 55 seconds, you have a chance of a 7-second invincibility. As you guys know, the most matches last for about 3 minutes. So if you guys were able to have 21 seconds worth of invincibility, really, you'll get a lot of heals. 7 seconds in general is a lot. Okay, so not only are you going to be immune, first of all, to start off with, from, like, say, if you're jumping off the hero hall into defensive, you're also going to have that chance of that immunity. And then if for some reason, if he suddenly loses 20% of his HP, let's say like Pangoli starts trying to blast him, he will suddenly be invincible again. So you're maximizing on the amount of invincibility, immunity for as long as you possibly can. So that makes it so that literally Landslide really doesn't really die. Okay, on top of that, having it so that also heals the deployed hero for 150% of the damage taken and forces all enemy heroes attacking them to redirect their attack to another target. Literally, this will make it so that you can really play ping pong with your heroes. Okay, you're really playing ping pong with your heroes. So the whole point of this is just in case your Landslide may die and you have a Ravager. Not only do you have invincibility for such a long time, you're taking as least amount of damage, you're reducing the amount of damage taken, you're reducing the amount of skill damage, attack damage that you're taking. You're also utilizing the invincibility for as much as you freaking can. Having Ravager too, look at that. If you're taking heavy damage, your Landslide will also heal. His skill heals him for 25% of his HP. This skill, or this hero aid, will also heal you. You're not only being super tanky, you're surviving like a freaking mofo, you're also freaking healing like a mofo. Really, the death possibility of your Landslide at max levels is pretty hard. And really, you can actually abuse that and waste a lot of time from the enemy side. They're trying to come kill you with, like, as a stronghold or whatever. And then, but yeah, moving on. I talked a lot about this. Base Siege, it's going to be for Resource Raise, Guild Clash, Lords League. It implies for all top and medium and low level players. Really, you want to start, even for low levels, I want you guys to kind of start off with like the higher tier hero aids if possible, but lower tier, I gave you guys that option as well. In arenas, I'm going to tell you, in arenas, don't use Landslide. Landslide is not preferred. Remember, arena, you're going to be attacking specifically the arena base. You don't want to be killing like the heroes. You don't want to be focusing on heroes because end game level, you try to kill like top rank people, that's gonna be too hard for you. That's gonna cost you thousands of dollars if you want to try to keep up with the top rank people and like just to beat arena. That's ridiculous, right? You want to make sure you're taking full advantage of just killing the base and not having to care about the heroes at all. Battle Royale, Landslide could come in handy. when it comes to like quick annihilations or stuns. So if you guys do want to use it for stun teams, hero aid wise, really just having it where you have Pangoli, Wonton, Arctic Lord again for the low level tier, medium high level tier. If you guys want to definitely really take advantage of it, you want to do reflective damage, as much reflection as possible. So I would highly recommend Chiron being part of the hero aid lineup. I would actually really recommend having it so that you can put in. I would say Chiron. I would say Berserker, and I would probably put in like say Bullhead for example. You can actually. I know that it's like Landslide is freaking slow as hell as well. I mean Bullhead may not potentially be the best one there, but the fact that he tanks and he can make it so that everybody's hitting him, he's hitting the enemies back. You are still able to stack like that damage. Right, so let's just pretend right here, the hero A skill, damage, sorry, when a deployed hero hits an enemy, 25% chance to increase all damage taken by that target by 15% for 8 seconds. You can stack it up to 6 times, right? So you can really stack a crazy, crazy amount of damage, guys. So having it on your Landslide totally could work too. Preferably, you would do Bullhead on like your faster units. But other than that, I mean, and when I say you want to use it for like stun teams as well, so that you can focus it with mercenaries. Like the stun teams pretty much consist of Landslide. Use Grey Sage. You can use Ravager. You can use Wonton. Right. So Ravager skill pushes the enemy, like pulls the enemy hero and inflicts stun. Right. Wonton, you basically push all the enemy heroes back, you inflict stun, right? So literally you want to do that. Grey Sage, you will basically be able to also inflict stun. You'll dash towards 5 different enemies, and basically you'll do damage. Lock skill for 2 of them. So now you're silencing 2 people, but you're also stunning 5 people. Okay. And then Landslide, the Divine. So this one doesn't do anything, but the Divine Stomp is the one that basically stuns them. You can also use your Abyss Demon. Remember, Abyss Demon, if you guys do have him at level 16 Enlightenment, or I think it was 13 Enlightenment, Divine number 4. Okay, Divine number 4. You can actually use Abyss Demon to stun and also grant immunity. You guys see that? So you guys can see each strike inflicts stun for 5 seconds and reduces enemies. So those are like kind of the stun teams you guys can truly try to take advantage of, and kind of progress as much as possible for your guilds in Battle Royale. I mean, most people have been kind of focusing using Wizard team lineups. But what I was talking to is mainly the low level tier players. But Battle Royale, mostly, not too many people do stuns. This is all Wizard team lineups for like top level players, medium level players. So Landslide isn't used at all for those higher tier people. Guild Boss, we don't use Landslide. Landslide's just too slow. I don't recommend Landslide period in Guild Boss. Wolf definitely dominates. Literally, for Guild Boss, you want nuke teams. You want to have anybody that will do a crazy amount of damage. You don't want to have a tank in there that really doesn't do any damage. I mean, Wolf is tank or DPS, right? You want to definitely work with DPS portion of things when you guys do attack the Guild Boss. So other than that, guys, I hope that really helps you guys. This is the best hero aids for Landslide. This is Henry from Fun Game Reviews. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. I will see you guys next time. This is Henry from Fun Game Reviews. I am out.